part about that last start in Washington was that he survived that day, so he persevered. Hyundai struggled, so Blake Dunn will Sal Stewart, one of the Rookie of the Year candidates, along.
Playing, I said in the open that against this, and you're on the infield, it's been basically the big four.
Terry Francona is 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati in September. Blake Dunn, baseball. And the
Recipe. That's a ballpark where the ball flies.
Never hit much, but he can run like the wind. Chance to lead off.
Great athlete, big leagues.
1-2 coming.
Now McLean kind of took a sharp with good velocity.
Today.
When you throw a good break, you make sure the next one's a ball because you know he's swinging.
Top 10 in the league. Gold has already been to the All-Star game. 20 ball.
Oh, I like.
Well, the Nats were very aggressive. And De La Cruz swing. De La Cruz, not only great talent, but he put the same from both sides of the plate. McLean to start the day.
So he's in for a strike, fastball away, and then
Middlestead on the bases. Here's J.J. Bleday. Made in Sacramento last year. 3 for his last 27. McLean facing the Reds for the first. So a new experience for these Reds.
Breaking ball is so good that he is going.
2-2. The guy on the mound and the guy on deck. Strike start for McLean. That's come to bat in the bottom of the first.
Standards of the league. He started the season.
He's missed a lot of time, but never issues, and that's what put him on the injured list, hitless in Miami. Now that one hits a curveball that did not curve, and the Mets. That's going with as many right-handed bats. It's 61 batters since he debuted.
Well, Lodolo hit a lot of right-hander in the game, which produces.
Bichette has 4 of his 5. And he takes a foul.
You called it wrong. He likes to pitch in.
And with Sotos hopefully back tomorrow.
You've got the former first baseman over there. Outside of the infield. Oh, to the pool. My mistake. Boy, did he step over, Ron? Loves to come back inside now.
And the strikeouts 2 away.
Well, he's trying to match McLean. Well, it's hard to pick up. Got that the funky chicken guys that deliver.
Marcus had a very rough road trip going. Carlos Mendoza was asked today, look at my bench. That was his way of saying we just don't have a lot of people. There goes Benj, and the 0-2 pin struggling, stealing bases over the line. Stewart, the 22-year-old from Miami.
De La Cruz.
Latest
winner lost 20 pounds. That's what.
Natural position at third base right now. Stewart's been playing mostly first base or DH postseason last year.
Oh,
and
hurts.
Colin Cowboy first base. 88 by Christian Scott last week in Washington. And Suarez hurt. Suarez with an opposite field single.
But he went the other way on a first tackle. He didn't want to get.
At 18.
Because they weren't sure. Torrens wasn't sure.
2-0.
So they got a double play guy here. If he can get him.
2-0 sweeper inning were his undoing. Opponent's batting average against him is 2-0.
Good pitch.
Really well. Now,
beautiful pitch in the dirt. Fastball. Catches.
Again, the 3-2, and Lowe takes it with nobody out.
I thought it was up here. He tried to cut. It's early. Okay.
A guy comes to the big leagues out the last start, and he comes back today.
He is into his career. He doesn't have to go through all these different circumstances. Also,
Mentos in, everybody else back.
Move back a little bit on the cut of the ground.
Steer hits one on the ground. Bichette may score in any event. And the Mets.
The glove slip because it has too much air on it.
So it's a 6'4" fielder. This guy on their team by any means. I think just 179. Single and a walk, loading the bases. A fielder's choice.
Groundhog Day, and it's subtle, but the defense
playing. At Cincinnati.
As he could, and he did, and no chance for. There's very few receivers or any catcher. Here, and hitters are going to game, as you said. Every game's in.
So now Matt McClain, the second baseman, against McClain MCL. Matt McClain first came up in 2023, but then he missed a slow start this year. And he foul tips one, and it's 1-2.
Friends off.
Olsen taking some at bats today in the cage, which as his timeline would be 8 weeks. He is grounded to. Marcus Semien leads off in the second and throws him out. One pitch. Batted third yesterday. This year they have 29.
Keeps his front shoulder against the left-handed. Now 3 for 12 against the third hitter on this team.
Tyrone Taylor getting the start in right field today.
Them in that position.
Deadened that ball beautifully.
Not as high in bottom. Lodolo was able to get over there.
Looking for his first big league hit.
Boy, that ball searched for Wood. So he is a quality fielder.
Second.
But
you just can't do it.
We're down by 2 runs. South.
Gone 4 for 26 in the last 6 games. 1-2 coming. And that's
me. Just noticed that ad behind home plate. Might be a little hard now.
Oh, the donuts be like bricks.
And 2 to Morabito. And nothing Reds after 2.
Am I right? Maybe not.
It's the David Cohn injury, right? They
A7. Did you feel like he offered?
And as the first base umpire said he offered. Plain struck him out his first time up. Fast start this year with the Reds. And he hit 150. So this is. Now the 1-2. 2-2. It's given up only 1 hit. Slow ground. First base umpire Emil Jimenez.
Are they going to challenge this?
Reds
no,
challenge. They do not. De La Cruz facing the plate.
Okay. And I realize that he has a fastball that runs away. Middle away. At anticipating when a pitcher wants and had a premonition. And he does going up the middle.
And he goes down.
De La Cruz is a different hitter than me. He hits more home A. And that was right into the ball. I like the ball away, Lou. He said.
J.J. Bleday cracks for J.J. Bleday, his 7th of the year.
A fastball that did not run away. Played pretty straight, right, Ron?
Yeah, that's the 2 lead from McClain. Gave up 2 in his last start. Was able to pitch shuttle the ball. Come on.
Soren's already drilled.
Bleday hit 1-2 coming to Stewart. And the curveball.
Let's see the location.
Swing home run makes it 3-0 Reds. He was not necessarily in the lineup. About Alvarez maybe coming back quicker than a ground ball to the left side to get Beatty for the first out.
Showed a good arm
this year, but this is his natural position. Reds have a Gold Glove third baseman and keep Ryan Hayes making like Hayes. Team on the road trip just concluded. That's when 2 and.
Talking about it. Here's 2-0. Going to get a fastball. He's looking to get a base hit.
Stock up, stock down. What do you got against the Cubs? Exciting home run in that game in the 7th for the Pirates.
This is not an easy mark here for a lefty.
And chase.
Got to look middle away because you're not going to get anything inside.
was hit by a pitch his first time up. And bench to go to left center for the Mets' second hit.
For me, yeah, this is a bat.
In the first inning, the cut by. Well, those were supposed to be the three big bats. Struggled right through it, and they've rarely been able to lines that one foul.
Let's see if Lodolo, he was supposed to throw that on that ball, and let's see if he comes right back in there. Nope. You missed. Were you aware that you missed?
And that's what reaching out and poking that ball the other way. Ball was out of the strike zone.
Up. Out of the
field. Low, he started at first base. Got his first time up. And 2 hits and 2 left. Matching his career high. 3 home runs in the postseason. Lorenz challenges the call. Apologize to me. Apologize to Team Mobile. At the 4th inning. League and staff ERA. Starting to support them. Nathaniel Lowe walked his first time up. Doubleheader Saturday. Rained out. Lowe hit a home run. Fair ball. Suarez heading to third. And the Reds have runners at second and third. It's up to bring the infield in. Second and third, nobody out. Choice. And he grounds that one foul.
He has great versatility.
In the season in the National League Central, they were 20 is over 500. The Cubs led usual. 0-2. Wins than the Brewers, and that's the Dodgers. 1-2. Up the middle, and that'll bring in. He was not in time. A 2-run
would have thrown him out if he didn't double. I mean, Lowe does well, and that is the difference. He charges, hit the cutoff man. Charges the ball a little bit like Juan Lagares. You know, he hits the cutoff man, and
and that smashed. In his first 4 starts, including today, for that pitch.
Once he threw that wild pitch with it, that went it up on it. So he just has to hone it. Hurry.
Blake Dunn takes a big bullpen, so he threw a few more pitches, was ticking down, and he was still throwing out there, which has been a rarity.
Outing is only bad outing, really, and walk
out twice against McLean. 5 hits, 7 runs so far, 2 walks, 78 pitches. And Warren almost.
The tag was a little high because they had him. And I'll take that back. Mark did a nice job.
De La Cruz.
Oh, he can run. No, watch him gallop like a 440 man.
5 times this year. A.J. Bleday homered into the bullpen and right.
Well, they got a fastball that didn't sink. Never did find his footing, being that
Vanderbilt product.
Things, and someone says, "Hey, is he ready? Need to go." And I think that's what had to happen.
Well, they were way on his way to the mound.
Mets quick.
Playing behind him, and a half.
He did not swing.
Struck out in the third. So you've taken the starts today.
Your baseball life. You can't throw that softer one.
4 runs for the Reds knocked McLean out of the place to visit on the west side of Manhattan.
Putting things early, which is something that you don't want to do.
Sense, Steve. When you're not catching, it's a catch up. So your tendency is to start fishing, going out of the strike zone. And Keith, is there more doubt and turmoil? It's like, gosh, I used that. it puts a lot of pressure on you. That's what's been really doing well. It shows a lot of
First big league hit. Two out. And Morabito goes down to the curve. 7-up in red. So beside himself.
I think that, there's so much more going on. Had a lot to do with, that were on their plate. That was
in the country, but also in coming up in the 50s and stage for the plethora of players.
300 hitter at shortstop.
As well in history was Andres Galarraga. Not just his baseball ability. Now Spencer Steer has driven in 3 runs today. Middle on the 4th. That helped chase McClain. McClain's a terrific guy. Happy that he's found a. Beatty grounded out his first time up. And Nick Lodolo has not walked about. Terrific each of the first 2 times. Down.
California.
Inland Empire.
Glenn Davis from Laverne, California.
Dr. Quo pitched for the Reds, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ours? Have you been critical of people scoring?